Today we are here to present the vast, unbiased, and intelligent opinions we have gathered from Reddit Wallstreetbets. We have gathered 1 week's worth of data from the Reddit Wallstreetbets. Specifically, we recorded all the bullish posts that had over 100 karma on a spreadsheet. Then we decided to create and balance a portfolio based on post count, where any post with a post count of 2 or more would make the portfolio. Hence, the WSB portfolio was founded. Now you might be thinking right now, why the fuck would anyone want to track WSB? And that's an excellent question. Anyways, we also decided to try and outperform this portfolio of magnificent stocks, so we put about $3,000 in a Robinhood account and decided to show off our skills. What can we say? We are a bit of a hedge fund manager ourselves. Since we had just recently transferred money into the account, I still can't trade yet, and you will have to wait a bit before we post our stock picks. Before we put money into stocks, let's analyze the WSB stocks first. As you can see, Tesla tops the charts as the most mentioned company on WSB. Although many people are yodeling money into the stock, Tesla is already one of the biggest companies in the world with a market cap of $900 billion. Since it's so big, the 100% plus growth of Tesla that we have been seeing in the past year may not continue, though we do think the company will still increase in value as revenue, net income, EPS, and net profit margins have increased year after year. So if you're a gay bear, turn heterosexual. Another major stock in the portfolio is BB, BlackBerry. Now this stock has some potential in the sense that it's technology that may be more advanced than competitors, as shown by this post. However, the stock is still a risky buy as its revenue, net income, EPS, and other fundamentals have been decreasing year over year, so invest in this stock at your own discretion, or do the smart thing and YOLO options less than 1 week before expiration. Third largest holding in our WSB portfolio is SPY, but only virgins care to talk about that ETF, so we are skipping over it. Next we have Clove. Now most of these posts about Clove are YOLOs, and the company really has no innovation or fundamentals to back up any significant price change. The only thing it had was a fairly high short interest, but now it doesn't even have that. So overall, we don't think the stock is good. We also didn't think GME was a good stock, and look where that got us. Our next stock is SoFi. This stock is supposed to be the future of banking, but we personally don't think it has any significant competitive advantage over the established banks, such as Bank of America or Chase Bank. For example, if you are banking with Bank of America, like your parents and grandparents did, there is no reason for you to switch to SoFi. If anything, it's better to stay with a big bank because you have the option of going to a physical bank near you or using their online services, whereas SoFi is mostly virtual. SoFi's fundamentals are also not the best, so I would not recommend buying this stock. TORY is another stock in our portfolio, and they specialize in pharmaceuticals and cannabis. We think TORY has some potential to grow in the future if cannabis continues to be legalized in more US states. However, the company is burning through cash at quite a rapid rate with a net income of over negative $41 million. It's quite a gamble to invest in this stock, so if you're part of WSB, this stock is perfect for you. The next stock in our portfolio is AMC. Now if GameStop is Batman, then AMC must be Robin. Both stocks moved in early 2021, and AMC is currently making a small resurgence in WSB. We think movie theaters are a thing of the past, with Disney Plus out and piracy being more prevalent than ever. Since this stock doesn't have much of a future, we would not recommend buying this stock, not even for the most delusional gambler. Next up, we have UPST, a stock that costs over $300. UPST has good fundamentals, with almost all key financial data increasing significantly year from year. From a macro view, it may also be able to revolutionize the lending industry, utilizing AI technology to do so. This stock is a solid buy if you have $300 in your $100 Robinhood account. The next stock we have is RKLB, Rocket Lab USA. This is a quote-unquote growth stock, which means they will lose money for the next few years before eventually and hopefully becoming profitable. Additionally, the space industry has quite intense competition from SpaceX to Blue Origin, so buying into the stock would be risky. Personally, we know next to nothing about engineering and rockets, so if you're like us, don't invest into this stock. Our next stock is SCC, with its key point being the elevated short interest. We don't think the short interest is enough to be another GameStop or AMC. However, its business model has some key competitive advantages over its rival, Invisalign, such as a cheaper price. Also, year after year, the company's financials have gotten better, and so we think this stock may be a buy. Our next stock is a stock that needs no introduction, the king of meme stocks, GME. Since this stock is already on the moon, we don't believe that this stock has much more room to grow, and would not recommend buying it. Next, we have Corsair, a stock with solid fundamentals as they have been making a profit. Corsair specializes in gaming equipment and gear, and as the gaming industry grows by a double percentage each year, Corsair would benefit from this growth too. Also, one of our friends owns a Corsair keyboard, and we have to say it's very sleek, comfortable, and easy to use. One weakness of the stock is the supply chain problems that it's suffering from right now, but we feel as the coronavirus fades and the world completely returns to normal, this supply chain problem caused by COVID would be fixed. Overall, we would recommend this stock as a buy. The next stock from our portfolio is Amazon. Now this stock has jumped by over 80% since the coronavirus was first released, but has been flatlining for an entire year now. With strong financials and as an industry leader, we believe this stock will continue to grow, but at a steady and slow rate. Finally, we have Wish, a shitty e-commerce company with shitty products. Now we've all seen the memes, and truth be told, the products from Wish are quite bad. We've ordered items that have taken over a month to arrive and end up falling apart less than a month later. On top of that, Wish's financials have almost always been decreasing year after year. Only Wish Charts would ever put money in this dumpster fire of a stock. So that's all of our holdings. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you want to see more. And I'll meet you guys all on the moon.